professional, right? Do you do voice acting?
Kinda, sometimes. I voice a pig on TV and a cookie in a game, so... I don't know if anybody noticed my blood magic book. I did not buy that. A witch gave it to me. Never go to a tarot reading alone. Always bring a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll talk you out of the blood magic.
I'm just zooming in on this cat right now because he's so cute.
I know, he's so perfect. Hello, my name is Morgan, and I exist. I'm a human
With
being.
cat.
I have cats.
Pink pony cat.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm one of the co-creators for LUNAIIRA Soul's Rift, and I have the privilege today of sitting down with our amazing director, Cristina.
Hello, I'm Cristina Vee, and I will be providing the voiceover direction for LUNAIIRA the musical, and I will also be playing Maira.
So when I was in college, my younger cousin, she's my little sister, she was showing me, she's like, have you heard of Miraculous? Have you heard of Miraculous Ladybug? And I was like, oh, I haven't heard of the show. Because I think it was just like a generational thing where it's like, she was in the age group where like that was who it was for. But she was like, this is the best show on earth. Do you know about Cristina Vee? And I'm like, I don't know who this person is. But she literally, I'm pretty sure she met you at one point.
Yeah.
So then COVID happens and something I'm doing with my cousin, we're watching like 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix, and she's like, that's the same person from this other thing. I'm like, Hux is my favorite character. Hux is the best thing about this show. And then cut to years later, where you're now working on a project with me, which I don't really understand how that happened. So can you explain to me how you even
So it was during the pandemic. And I'm on TikTok, of course. That's when I got really big into TikTok, and I hear this ethereal voice saying, get in the water. And I think that's the first time. I feel like, because it's so, I feel like I saw like a lot of different things. I'm not sure which one came first, but it was all you. You know what I mean? It was like,
no, I don't.
I kept seeing like your content, and I was just blown away by how talented you are.
Oh, that's very nice.
And then I followed you. And I'm going to be honest, like, I'm not sure how we got here. It just happened little by little, and then all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because something for me was, I know that we posted like the LUNAIIRA announcement.
Yeah.
And then, because you understand the internet, you don't go through comments, you don't read comments. And one of our writers, they screenshot it and said like, do you realize that like Cristina commented on the video? And I was like, wait, what? And then I like looked and I was like, Christina's following me? Like she shouldn't be following me. Like, and so then, I just kind of, from there, we got to do a cover together. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say, my roommate also, like we were just watching your videos during that time. I don't know if that sounds creepy.
No, it's like, this is also one of the wildest things. I'm the biggest Legend of Zelda fan.
Wow.
Like, I've consumed so much media that you are in. Like, there was never something for me to consider that like I would be like talking to you in your house right now. Like that.
Welcome to my house. I have Pokemon cards.
You have your own Pokemon card too.
I have my own Pokemon card. I got some weird stuff. I'm looking at the shelf. I'm like, this is weird.
But it's like your rolls too.
Yeah. I have my merch everywhere. Oh my God, I haven't shown you the garage. We won't go in there, but I have literal boxes.
I love it. Because people probably like show up and like give you things.
When they give me things, I don't throw away anything. I keep them all, and they're all in the garage right now until I can find them a permanent home on display one day.
That's so special. That's how loved you are.
Oh, thank you.
You've been doing this for a very, very long time. Very, very long time.
Yeah.
What are some of like the major points in your journey that have like first led you to where you are?
Yeah.
But then also like for me, I hope you understand that like you being a part of like the project that I sat in my bedroom and made is literally opening doors for me and so many other people. So like, what have been those things? Like, have there been any big moments that have led you to be in this like position of like power to like open doors for other people?
Oh my goodness. It's been such a crazy journey. I started doing this when I was 14.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. I started doing it also from my bedroom, and then like in my parents' like motorhome. That was just kind of, that's how I was auditioning for a long time. I don't know. There have been so many crazy things. I think the big turning point for my voiceover career was Sailor Moon, like booking that. I think just booking that, I gained a lot of confidence in my work. Then Ladybug blew the door wide open, and we've somehow been doing it for 10 years now. It's crazy. It's so strange because, I do a lot of traveling now, and I get this great feedback, but it's just so wild. Like, I feel like it just happened so fast, and I still feel like the 14-year-old who was just like, I want to be a voice actor so bad. So it's crazy, and I feel a lot of responsibility, and I want to be able to help other people, and I want to continue to be hopefully a good role model. So I carry all of that, and I don't take anything for granted. I feel so lucky. And it's so cool. I get to work with you, and you're so talented, and we get to create something, brand new, and I'm really happy and excited about it.
What was your first impression of the project?
I was very excited. I was watching other people's audition videos too, and just blown away by all the talent that's out there.
So much talent.
Yeah, so much talent, and there's just so much heart. I feel like we have a lot of similarities, being both mixed race women, and I want these stories to be told.
Yeah.
I want these stories to be told, so I'm very, very excited. I was nervous to audition. I was like, I need to blow it out of the water. I need to impress Morgan.
That's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
That's actually mind-boggling.
So yeah, I wanted to be part of it. So I did my best.
Well, we want you to be part of it.
Yay!
Literal Dreamcast.
Let's do it. What
does directing a project like LUNAIIRA mean to you?
It's one thing to act in a project, but directing, I feel like you're fully immersed in it. So I'm very excited to get to know all the other actors and creating an environment where they feel like safe to explore the characters. And I'm really excited to be involved in a musical for the first time. I have not done much musicals, even though it's like my favorite thing in the world. I don't know why. But it's so crazy that this happened this year, because that's been my focus this year, is musical. Like, I've been training for musical theater. Everything has been like musical, and then this opportunity came around. So it's like, this is an answered prayer.
It's the universe. It's all.
Yeah, like seriously, like once I was like, I want to do musicals. It's like, audition for this. Don't not do it, And then the opportunity to direct it also is pretty crazy.
I resonate with so much of like what you said about like saying like, this is what I wanted to do. I don't know if you knew this, but like when Sam and I were writing the character Ramir, we were like, this character could definitely be a trans man, but like neither of us are trans, so we're not gonna write that experience. There would be moments with the character where we're like, okay, he could be trans. Oh yeah, like how they did it in the show The Dragon Prince on Netflix, or how they did it with this, like, yeah, I love how this character, the guy who played the character in Dragon Prince is in LUNAIIRA. It's just like,
whoa, you did this.
No, but it's like,
you did this.
No, but like actually it's like, that doesn't really make sense. And like also when we got into the writing process too, and like, on our writing team, like we have two trans men who are writing LUNAIIRA, and so we're like, oh, okay, so if you guys think that this makes sense for the story, we're gonna go with that. Like literally, we wrote this for him.
I could talk so much about like that, about manifesting.
Yeah, it's real.
It is real. It's scary because I feel like everything I've thought about, bad and good, has happened. Do with that what you will.
Talking about actors, working with a cast, you as our voice director. You've worked with Brandon before.
Yes.
What has that, tell us about that.
We've definitely been on many projects together. I know Brandon is an incredible singer.
'Cause the sound of his voice, it was my home.
And I feel like we've always kind of been like this. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
We haven't like directly crossed, except for at conventions. He's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
So talented.
He and I have had two, maybe more than, but we've had like 2 phone conversations, and each of them have been like an hour and a half.
Wow.
Because we just have a lot to talk about. I've never been in person with him either, but he's great. I can't wait.
He's great. Well, we should meet him in person.
We should.
Yeah.
1 second. The cat is very happy, and I'm picking up the purring on the mic.
Turn it off, Zeph. Zeffy, come here. Remember me?
Cute.
It's your mother.
Yeah, am I getting rid of him?
I'm sorry, it's just the.
He doesn't want. He doesn't want to leave.
I'm sorry. No.
Sorry, Zephin.
How has your experience as a voice actor informed you as a director?
I actually started directing pretty early on in my career, but what I noticed the first time I started directing is when I was a young actor, I noticed I was working with directors who weren't very gentle with somebody who is nervous and coming up. And so when I began directing, that was always the first priority for me, was to make the actors feel comfortable and to let them know, like, it's okay to be nervous. It's totally, we're gonna get the take. It's fine, but you don't have to be nervous also. Like, you're totally safe here. I think that being on both sides of the booth has also made me a better actor, because now I can translate what the director is saying. There's a lot of downtime in voiceover that I think a lot of people get in their head about, but really on the other side, they're just taking lunch orders, like, or just discussing, like, oh, maybe we should do it this way, maybe we should do it that way. So it's been helpful to be both.
I don't know, I feel like we're kind of getting into a place in a lot of places creatively, and this is not the same thing, but like when I'm vocal producing for someone, like, I feel like we've all seen the horror stories of like yelling at the person and like, you know, and that just doesn't make any logical sense. And so I'm very excited to work with you because I know I'm honestly very nervous. I'm so nervous, but I think it's gonna be, that makes me feel.
I feel like the most scary part should be the audition, but nothing should be scary. But like once you book the job and you're in the room, like I think it should just be fun.
As someone who has made it as a voice actor, what is the one thing you wish you knew when you were like at the beginning, that young actors?
There's no
should know?
time limit. You don't expire. That was something that was, I think I was also doing on camera, and that was like pushed into me for some reason when I was really young. And but the truth is, there's no time limit to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just something like that I personally had to discover for myself. So whenever somebody comes up to me for voice acting advice and they're in their 20s or teens, and I just tell them, like, you have so much time. There's time. You can start whenever, you can stop whenever. Every stage of your life is so like equally as important, and that's something I wish I knew when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm in my last year of my 20s. Oh, last few months actually. It was like a few months
When's your
left.
birthday?
In August 22.
A Leo.
Yeah.
Of course. Look at your hair. Wow. How exciting.
But like that's something I feel like I've just started to realize, because I feel like there's, especially social media is terrible for this.
Oh, yeah,
because there's always someone younger, and there's always someone who's doing what you want to do. I'm putting that in quotes because you don't actually know, but like they're doing what you want to do. But then I'm like in turning 30, like I've sat with that, especially this year, of like, oh no, I have like so much time. Like life is just beginning.
Oh yeah, 30s are the best too.
Just genuinely like seeing you, I'm like, Cristina is like living her best life.
Yeah.
And like she's doing so much, and she like, you are a role model for a lot of people.
Thank
Anyways,
you.
I'm
And
not just saying
that didn't happen until my 30s either. Like 20s I was working, but like 30s is when it went like, yeah. Case in point, I just modeled for Hot Topic.
I saw that. That's so cool.
That's something I wanted to do when I was like 21. I was like, oh my God, I want to be a Hot Topic model. And like it happened all these years later, and I was like,
I saw the photos. I was like, that's amazing.
it was so much fun. And it was such a cool environment to be into. They're all so chill.
What are you most excited about with LUNAIIRA?
Selfishly, I'm excited to voice my character and to sing your songs. And we got that little snippet from the audition, and I'm so happy. I cannot wait for those sessions.
I've been working so hard on like, I'm so excited.
Please let me belt as high as possible.
Oh, you are. You have like 2 other songs you haven't even heard.
Yes.
Before we close out, is there anything else you want to add?
Thank you for watching and for your support. Please check out the Kickstarter if you haven't donated. There are some great rewards. We are going to give this 1,000%. Everybody's so passionate about this project, and we hope that you love it. Thank you. Goodbye.
I have a cat.
This wave. I don't know if this is.
Oh,
It's like the princess wave.
The princess bride. No, Princess Diaries. Princess Diaries.
Princess Diaries?
Yes. Right?
Yeah, I think so. Zeffy, thanks for not purring, bud.
Kitty.
Don't dare dream. Don't dare think. Stay inside where the monsters get fun.